Hi, my name's Gemme. I'm 35. I was born in New Zealand, moved to Australia when I was 21, wanting to find something. I think I've always sort of taken a spiritual path. I had quite a difficult childhood. I'm an intellectual. I've done a diploma for 2 years. I've done a degree for 3 years. I've done my master's. I've also started and nearly finished another degree. I was brought up a traditional Roman Catholic, but I've experienced meditation. I've had Tibetan healings. I've sung. I've drunk. I've done drugs. I've had lots of sex. I've looked, anyway. I worked through a lot. I'm not stupid. I went to the Mind, Body, Spirit Festival because I had sort of planned to give myself a treat after I had finished my master's. I went along and I had a great day, just did my thing, bought some stuff, and I was walking out and I didn't have much money left, and there was no way I was really planning on doing anything except going home. And I saw Darren, one of the guys, just handing out pamphlets, and I actually thought it was all a bit heebie-jeebie, to be honest with you. And Amish was just finishing up with a client, and he looked at me, and I thought, oh, he's interesting. I might. And then he turned around and looked at me, and I didn't really have any intention of doing anything, but I sat down with him. And he said to me, there are no coincidences. And I said, no, there aren't. And I just connected with him, but not in a way that I had any intention of doing anything, because I'm an intellectual and I'm very logical. But I thought, okay, this is interesting. He's given me a pamphlet, and I didn't even like the pamphlet. I looked at the pamphlet and I thought, oh yeah, it's got all this stuff in it, and it's promising to do all this. Yeah, right. Sorry, bullshit. And but there was something about him, so I went and had a coffee with a friend of mine, and she even said, "Oh, be careful, heebie-jeebie." But I thought, hang on, I'm going to go back and I'm going to talk about this heebie-jeebie stuff, and I'm going to see what he says to the heebie-jeebie stuff. So when I went back, he wasn't there, and Darren was there, so I started talking about this stuff. And he came up and he stood next to me, and he sort of smiled and he said, I'm going to go and get a cup of tea. Like it was okay. We talk about stuff. And Darren said to me, yeah, my mum's really spiritual, and she tried to dig the dirt up on Amish, but she couldn't find anything. And anyway, he said, I came up with excuses of why I couldn't do this course, because I have to travel 3.5 hours and I don't have much money. And then I just thought, well, what have I really got to lose? I've done my degree, I've been here, I've tried this, I've done this, I've done that, and none of it's worked. I'm 35, I've looked left, right, centre, up, down, under, and I'm still on my own, I'm still miserable, I'm still drinking too much, I'm not balanced, although I appear balanced, because I am in my mind. That's where I've been, because I'm completely, or was completely disconnected. I didn't know how to feel. And now I'm talking to you like this. I'm being more honest, or have been more honest in these last 3 days. With myself and everybody around me than I've ever been in my 35 years of living. I was asked to do something on the course, which was start and finish something, and I wrote Amish a letter, which I'll give to him, and it just said, thank you. So, for those of you that are looking at this and watching this, you know, there's so many things that I put in that letter, so many thank yous. Thank you for this, thank you for coming, thank you for helping me discover where I'm going to go, what I'm going to do. And if you want to be skeptical, that's fine, because I was very skeptical, but I said I'd give it 3 days. But I also said I'll give it 3 days and 2 weeks after this. So, you know, I understand. But come along and give it 3 days and 2 weeks after this. And then let's see how you feel and what you say when you stand here.
What was your biggest benefit from this course?
My biggest benefit, I'm probably still yet to discover, because this course has just been up and down, and I've been really high, and then I felt like unsure and scared, but that I'm feeling, that I'm alive, that I understand where I'm going to be going, that I didn't know what to do, like, for a job. Like, you know, I've tried so many things and I didn't, but now I'm going home and I have a purpose, and my purpose is to do the next level and to save for that as quickly as I can, because I've never been surrounded or felt so at home than I have here. In fact, when I purchased the ticket, and I told you this, I've had this song in my head, and it's, I'm going home, I'm going home, I'm going home, I'm going home, let the rain wash you down, I'm going home, I'm going home. And that's how I feel. So thank you so much.